Hello everyone. I hope all of you are having a very good health and a happy life. How did the Shivaratri go on? I hope you have followed some of the things, at least fasting and being silent and keeping your spinal cord erect from 6 p.m. to the next day, Saturday 6 a.m. Uh, let's see. Everything happens as per our wish. Okay, good. If you could follow at least a few of these things, it is good. The rest we will follow in the next year. Okay. See, in today's video, I want to highlight about the 5 elements in our body. Pancha Boothas. Budha means element. Okay. What are the 5 elements? See, our body is basically formed of the 5 elements, and in olden days itself, our Siddhas represented the 5 Buddhas in our 5 fingers. That is, this ring finger, this is representing earth, and this little finger is representing water, and this thumb is representing fire, and this index finger is representing air or Vayu, and this middle finger is representing AKASH. Okay, and you know the most powerful mantra Namah Shivaya is also nothing but representing the 5 elements. Na, Ma, Shi, Va, Ya. See, why so much of importance is given to the 5 elements? Because our body is basically formed of the 5 elements. And not only our body, even the Prapancham, even the cosmos, even the universe, it all represents the same thing. Okay, so the cosmos or the Prapancham or the universe is also formed of 5 elements. And that is how our Siddhas, our Siddhas earlier, from time immemorial, have been telling one proverb, that is, Andathil ullade pindathil undu. Its meaning is, the Prapancham is formed of 5 elements, and the same by Pindam, what they mean is the body. The body is also formed of 5 elements. And so, this itself gives you the importance of the 5 elements in our body. And you know, the 5 elements are not in the same quantity throughout the body. Okay, though our body is made up of 5 elements, yeah, the proportion differs from organ to organ, from tissue to tissue. So, if you take this earth element, sand, soil, bhumi, okay, all represent the same. This earth element is 6%, water is 72%, fire is 4%, Vayu is 6%, and the rest 12% is Akash. So, though the whole body is formed of 5 elements, the proportion of these 5 elements differs from organ to organ, and in the whole body also it differs. It is not the same. It is not that each element is having 20% and so it is 100%. No, the proportion differs. For the whole body, the proportion differs, and not only that, from organ to organ also the proportion differs. For example, see the blood, see the saliva, the tears, the blood, our blood is having more water. Whereas if you take our bone, it is having more of earth element and less of water, because it is hard, isn't it? So, like that, the proportion differs. Then, the next point is, see, as long as the proportion of the Pancha Boothas is maintained, our body remains 100% healthy. See that the minute the proportion changes, the health also changes. Changes in the sense, we call it dis-ease. See, it's not that we should get very serious diseases. Even a small headache is enough. A nagging headache is enough to take all our concentration away from us. isn't it? A cold is enough to irritate us for days together, isn't it? So even this is, in a milder sense, is a disease. See, the actual meaning of disease is ease. Ease is effortlessly. With ease, we are doing something. With ease. That is very casually, very effortlessly. We are able to do. And opposite of ease is dis-ease. So for some words, if you add the prefix dis, it gives the opposite meaning. Like that, dis-ease is opposite of health, or disease is the opposite of ease. So when do we get diseases? When the proportion of the 5 element changes. You understand? So that tells you the importance of the 5 elements, or the Pancha Boothas. Now let us quickly review one by one. See, earth element, it should be 6% in our body. And see, we should always maintain good rapport with the earth. You know, earth, Bhuma Devi. We consider earth as a goddess. Okay, say for example, when you want to construct a house, we dig the place, we alter the place, we take the sand, we put it in some place, we do so much of changes in the earth, isn't it? Nowadays, we build skyscrapers having 25, 30, 35 flat systems like that, isn't it? So we are altering the nature of the earth itself. So to say sorry, we bow down to Bhuma Devi, and we do Bhumi Puja. While doing Bhumi Puja, we pray to Mother Earth that we are doing so many things like this. Please excuse us, forgive us. When they perform dances, Bharatanatyam, they touch the earth, they worship, because I am going to stamp you like anything with my feet. So please bear with me. And the Mother Earth is symbolic of patience. There is nothing in the world which is so patient as our Mother Earth. Isn't it? Now, how to maintain the 6% of earth in our body? See, there is a person, a foreigner, who lived, I don't remember his name. Actually, it is said in one of Sadhguru's video, he happened to talk to the person who lived beyond 100 years, and Sadhguru asked him, tell us the secret of your long life. Then he said only 2 points. Number one, right from my childhood, I have been walking barefoot. No wearing of slippers and shoes. I have been walking on barefoot. Number two, I always ate less than what I wanted. For example, if you want 4 idlis, if you feel that only by eating 4 idlis, your stomach will feel full, you stop it with 3. So, now you understand the secret? So, you can also live for 120 years, provided you maintain this. You maintain good rapport with the Bhuma Devi, with the earth, and also don't stuff your stomach so much. Okay, take only, see, actually my mother used to say, you eat only half of the stomach. Then another, in the another half, 1/4 should be filled with water, and the rest 1/4 should be filled with air only. There should not be anything there. There should be some empty space so that the food is churned nicely. Okay, so so now you got the point, how to live for 120 years. Let us practice this. Then you may ask, right from childhood we are used to wearing shoes. Nowadays, even in villages, people are having 2 things, unavoidable things. One is they have learned to walk with slippers. Another thing is they have the mobile. So slippers in their feet and mobile in their hand. These 2 have become inevitable. Okay, now we are used to wearing slippers, chappals, shoes and so on. Then how to walk with barefoot? See, when you go for morning walk, or when you are walking, you try to walk on a good land having lot of grasses. And what is the, or you can do one more thing. See, you should have direct contact with the earth at least for 15 minutes in a day. And what to do for that? See, you keep your bare foot and your bare palms. The palms must be touching the earth, or the foot should be touching the earth. It should be in contact with the earth at least for 15 minutes. You sit like that. Okay. Now, what is the advantage of sitting, touching the earth with our palms facing down and the foot on the ground? What is the advantage? Or what is the advantage of walking barefoot? See, the earth is constantly generating a lot of electrons. Electrons, protons, neutrons, structure of the atom, you know. Otherwise also forget about it if you do not know. You just know that the earth is emitting lot of electrons. And these electrons form a sort of blanket, like a layer on the earth. So when you walk with the barefoot, or when the body comes in contact with the earth, the body absorbs these electrons. And these electrons are the secret of our health. These electrons get into our body and they keep the proportion correctly. Okay, this is the reason why we are expected to walk barefoot all the time. Not all the time, every day, at least for 15 minutes. So throughout, we should do that. So if you have not been doing this, you can practice it. Okay, from tomorrow onwards. Then, so that is about the earth. Then water. Try to drink water, try to use water which is pure as far as possible. You understand? So what are the ways and means? You have to find out. And there is an experiment which tells you that the water is having lot of memory. Anyway, I will explain that experiment. It is done by a Japanese person. It's done by a Japanese. And I will tell you the experiment later. Now you just understand that whatever we consume, the liquid, should be pure. Okay, and we use water for purifying the place. If a place becomes dirty, what do? We remove all the dirt, we sprinkle water and wipe it. Isn't it? Just water is enough to purify the place and to purify all the 3 layers of our body. I told you about Ganga Gayatri, Gange Sayamune Saiva Godavari. So, what do? When we take bath, we take a sankalp. Okay, sankalp means we take an oath, or we assure ourselves that this water, what I am using it for my bath, okay, it is the combination of all the holy rivers in India, in India, and by bathing this water, by using this water, or by bathing in this water, my physical body, mental body, and energy body are cleansed. Okay, so water you have to be very, very careful about. And we are not supposed to stand and drink water. You see how casual we have become. You see, when you drink water, we are not supposed to stand and drink. You have to sit and drink. That is the respect you are showing it to the water. Shall we practice it from now onwards? Very good. Then coming to the fire, thumb is representing the fire. It's only 4%. And in what way you can explain the fire in our body? See, the body temperature. No, we are Homo sapiens are having a steady body temperature, isn't it? And when you touch the person, you feel some sort of warmth. And see, this warmth also, it differs from person to person. For some people, if you just touch, the body will be very hot. But that is okay. It's not that they are having fever all the time. Their body constituency is like that. Okay, so there's nothing to worry. But what I want to highlight here is the whole body is having some warmth. that is representing the fire element. Not only that, inside our stomach there is another fire burning, which is engulfing all the food, which is helping the stomach to digest the food and to absorb the good things. Okay, that is called Jadaragni. Agni means fire. Jadaragni. Okay, then air. Air is represented by the index finger, and air is 6%. And air also, we have to inhale only fresh air, or the air which is having lot of higher proportion of oxygen. So it's our responsibility not to pollute the water, not to pollute the air, not to pollute the surrounding. And sustainable development, it only means that, see, it's not that we maintain good quality of these 5 elements on the earth for this generation. It is not only that. For so many generations to come, we have to maintain good proportion of these elements. That is, we should not pollute the water, we should not pollute the air, we should not pollute the earth, isn't it, by throwing all unwanted things, you see. So we have to be very careful about these things. This is the meaning of Pancha Boothas Shuddhi. And fire element we are talking about, where I just forgot to mention one thing. See, fire also can be used for cleansing. You see, you can have some fire in front of you, and you just stand like this, showing your front of the body in front of the fire for some time, and then you turn back and stand, exposing the vertebral column to the fire, or the back as such. No, the fire has the capacity to remove all the negativity from the body. Okay, so then air also, we are supposed to breathe fresh air, and that is the reason why I told all of you to get up during Brahma Muhurtam, because during the Brahma Muhurtam we have air which is unpolluted and which is having lot of oxygen and ozone. So, and I also told you one thing. See, each organ, each vital organ in our body has a particular time in a day where it can repair itself. That way, the lungs get repaired itself between 3 a.m. and 5 p.m. 5 a.m. Sorry. So that is during Brahma Muhurta. So that is the reason why people get up early in the morning, go to the terrace or go to the open space and do some exercises, body exercise and breathing exercise, Nadi Shuddhi. All these things are done to take fresh air. Okay, so that the whole day we keep ourselves healthy. So that is the importance of keeping the air unpolluted and clean. And then Akash. Akash, we can't do anything much about it. But when we say Akash, we just look up at the sky. But it is not only in the sky. The Akash is present right from the layer which is just above our skin. So the effect of the Akash also helps us to maintain the body shape like this. See, internally the bones and cartilages give us the shape. Okay, that's why we are having a solid shape. And externally this shape is maintained, the body shape is maintained because of the effect of the Akash. Okay, so Akash means the whole space, not only the sky, the whole space. So now that you have learnt about the 5 elements and the importance of the 5 elements, so from today onwards we should lead a life in such a way that we remain healthy and live for 120 years. Okay, so wish you all the best. Bye. See you in the next video.